maintaining peace in this electioneering period. This is a very, very important conversation because we have been here before. And we do not want history to repeat itself. We do not want to be having wars, people being displaced from their places of work, from where they live, having internal IDPs. We don't want to be doing that. So what are we doing at a personal level? You know, even before we come to who we are voting for, the leaders that we want, what are we doing at a personal level to make sure that there will be peace in this electioneering period? We are going to be sharing a thing or two of what you can do, just in case you have no idea of how you can contribute, because each and every one of us, being a Kenyan citizen, can contribute to peace during this elections period. So we are going to be sharing in our following links a thing or two, one or two practices where you can actually be able to contribute positively to making sure that there is peace in the country. But even before I start giving you what I have, I'd like to know what you are doing at a personal level to ensure that we will have peace during this electioneering period, even as we near, because we are, like we have said, we are 21 days away. So talk to me, 0739110544, and on our social media platforms at KUTV Kenya and at Karen Blessing. That is our conversation number one. Moving on, because this conversation, we are going to be continuing it over the Mondays that we are going to have nearing the elections. So you have a bit of time to think about it, to research a bit, to, you know, talk to people. So that conversation is going to be ongoing. So I'd like us to start it today. But we want to jump on to another conversation because, hey, you are here already, so we better talk about these things. And there was a case that went on, but I do not want us to dwell there. There was a story that was going on over the week, I think over the weekend and the week. The Omanyala's story and him having to actually fly out a few hours to when he was supposed to be competing in a race, and all that went down in, you know this story, all that went down in that case, why he was late, why his visa was late. We still don't have all the facts, right? Because apparently, as of now, the DCA is conducting investigation to know exactly what went down. But that's not where we want to dwell, because we are getting into new governance in about 3 weeks. So this new governance that's coming in can provide solutions. So we want to not talk about the problem and move quickly to solutions. So this morning, I want to know from you, what are some of the sectors in the government or ministries in the government that you think the next government should ensure better practices? What are some of these sectors in the government that you think the next government that is coming in actually just about 21 days should ensure better practices? Of course, what has made us talk about this is our sports sector and that whole story and everything that it has brought to our, you know, to our face, to remind us that this is not the first case. Actually, we have had a couple of mind-boggling issues in the sports ministry or in the sports sector in general over the years that we feel the next government could do better. Okay, so I want to know, plus the sports, of course we are going to talk, we are on art and culture Monday, so apart from sports, we are going to talk about art and we are going to talk about culture and how the next government should actually ensure better practices in art and culture, you know, in the country. But because sports is what shone the light on our conversation today, I want to know from you, what sectors do you think the next government should definitely get to better practices? Okay, that is the conversation that we are having. You can go as broad as we want. Of course, we are going to deal with sports, art and culture in the following links because there is some serious issues that we need to address. But right about now, I'd like to hear from you. What are some of these sectors that the next government should definitely improve on? That is our conversation of the day. I'm going to be diving right down into the sports sector after our news updates. But right about now, we want to get to our news updates, know what is happening in the country, and then we dive right in. Welcome to Art and Culture Monday. This morning, if you're just joining us, my good name is Karen Blessing, and we want to take a look at what is happening in the country. That means a look at our news updates. Of course, you can talk to me on 0739110544 and on KUTV Kenya and Karen Blessing across all social media handles to tell me what are your thoughts on the stories that we are actually bringing to you. So to kick us off, former Yatta Member of Parliament, Francis Mwangangi, has faulted the Kenya National Highways Authority, KENHA, on delayed construction of the bridge along Nairobi-Garissa Road. The bridge is said to have been a major cause of accidents in the area. Mwangangi asked the contractors to be terminated and a time frame set, as the bridge has been under construction for the past 2 years. Take a look.
The Kenya National Highways Authority, KENHA, has been called upon by former Yatta MP and deputy running mate for the gubernatorial seat of Machakos County, Francis Mwangangi, to take action on the delayed bridge construction along the Nairobi-Garissa Road. This is following an accident that took place on Friday morning between a personal car and a 14-seater matatu that went up in flames, leaving 6 people dead and 8 injured.
Nataka nimwombe Director General wa Kenya National Highways Authority aangalilie hili daraja ya ama bridge ya Kenya National Highways ya hapa kwa majini, the road between Kidhimani and Matu.
Mwangangi said that the bridge has been under construction for the last 2 years and is yet to be completed, which led to a demonstration by the residents who claimed that the delay was a major cause of the accidents. He called upon the Director General of Kenya National Highways Authority, Kungundungu, to terminate the contractors and issue a new tender from the government, as well as a time frame for completion.
Hii bridge imechukua zaidi ya mwaka mmoja. Sijawahi ona mradi wa serikali unakaanga namna hiyo. Ama ni kwa sababu uko Yatta, ama ni kwa sababu uko Machakos, ama kwa sababu uko Ukambani. Ni shida gani?
According to Mwangangi, a lot of people have died in the famously known black spot kwa Majini and left many seriously wounded.
Kutoka kwa Majini ama karibu NYS all the way to Kanyonyo, ni watu wengi sana tumewapoteza. Watu wengi wameumea na wengine hata wanagongwa, wanakufa, wanaenda.
While continuing with his voter wooing exercise for the gubernatorial seat at Masinga Sub-County, Mwangangi pleaded for peaceful campaigns of dignity and maturity. Kanana Kithinji, KUTV.
Still in matters politics, ODM leader Raila Odinga yesterday toured various sections of Nairobi County, which include Jacaranda and Embakasi, to further his presidential bid. While on the campaign trail, Raila stated that it is only his government that can resolve the high standards of living affecting Kenyans, and urged the electorate to turn up in large numbers to vote and as to ensure the right leaders get into office.
While on a campaign tour of various sections of Nairobi, Azimio la Umoja's presidential candidate Raila Odinga was on a mission to further his bid for the top seat in the state by making various promises to Kenyans, such as free primary, secondary and tertiary education, a food program for all students, and a lower standard of living. Odinga categorically stated that his government will focus on 4 key issues, these being education, healthcare, poverty and corruption.
Adui wetu ni wanne. Wangapi? Ugonjwa, ujinga, umaskini na ufisadi. Hawa wafisadi tukitoa kando, tutakuwa na pesa ya kutosha kwa mpango yetu yote.
Odinga urged Kenyans not to let themselves fall for the lies by politicians who have not done anything for them and are out only to benefit themselves.
Yeye amesahau ati aliahidi watoto laptop ndani ya miezi 6, sio? Sasa wale watoto ambao aliahidi laptop wamemaliza darasa ya 12. Anawapatia wheelbarrow na inatakana wawe digitali. Je, hiyo ni ungwana kweli?
The coalition's running mate Martha Karua, who was also present, echoed Odinga's sentiments, noting that if elected, the Azimio la Umoja's administration will fight corruption and will ensure that government resources and services will be shared equally among all Kenyans.
Baba amenena, lakini tuelewe zile ahadi ametoa haziwezi fanyika bila kupambana vilivyo na wizi wa mali ya umma, ufisadi na matumishi mbaya. Hiyo ni kazi baba amesema katika azimio, tutapambana na wafisadi wote.
Raila, who was accompanied by several Azimio la Umoja aspirants, among them Polycarp Igathe, Babu Owino and Esther Passaris, implored his supporters to turn up in large numbers on the election day and vote for all Azimio la Umoja's aspirants.
So mimi sitaki kwenda kule kwa State House na hapa chini niko na adui yangu. Mpaka mnituma mimi kule juu na wanajeshi wangu. Sawa sawa? Mkiweka wale maadui yangu pale, nataka nifinywe. Nataka nifinywe.
With only 22 days remaining to the August 9th general election, the heat is on for all aspirants who are rushing to do their final campaign tours, and Kenyans have been beseeched to remain peaceful.
Moving on, Kenya Kwanza Coalition yesterday concluded their two-day campaign tour in Kiambu County, where they held a series of rallies in Juja, Thika and Gatondo. The Alliance presidential candidate Dr. William Ruto led the campaign, accompanied by his running mate Rigathi Gachagua and a number of gubernatorial hopefuls from Kiambu County. Take a look.
Wangwana wa Juja, tumekubaliana safari hii tunatembea pamoja.
As the August 9 polls draw even closer, various candidates are traversing the country in an effort to garner votes across the country. The Kenya Kwanza presidential candidate William Ruto led the coalition's campaigns in Kiambu County as he concluded his two-day tour campaign that started yesterday addressing residents in Juja, Thika and Gatundu.
Basi.
Speaking at a church service at the Joy in Christ Fellowship Church in Juja, Ruto called on the residents to uphold peace during this electioneering period.
Hawaelewi hata bei ya unga wakati tunazungumzia, hawaelewi tunasema nini.
While in Juja town, Ruto promised to provide necessary training to the police and pay them well in order for them to provide professional services and avoid misuse of security agencies.
Ilikuwa shilingi 90. Bei ya unga saa hizi imefika 200 ikienda mbele. Hata wananchi wa hapa Juja, jamaa moja hapa ameniambia bei ya unga karibu imepita bei ya sufuria. Ni kweli ama si kweli?
Ruto also took on his opponents of the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Raila Odinga, accusing them of taking the Ruto Kenyatta duo to court for the Hague case. Kiharu, Member of Parliament Did Nyoro, also at the campaigns, noted that should the Kenya Kwanza clinch the top seat, there won't be any partnerships with the Azimio team.
Mimi nasema kama hii opinion poll ni ya kuuliza nani mzee zaidi ama nani ameanguka mara mingi zaidi, basi Raila ako mbele. Lakini kama ni ya kura, Ruto ako mbele.
Tarehe 9 mwezi wa 8 hakuna handshake, na wale watu wanajifanya wanatupiga hapa ati wanatufunza kuheshimu Uhuru Kenyatta. Tuwaambie watajua hawajui.
Kiambu County, arguably being the Azimio la Umoja stronghold in the upcoming general elections, plays a crucial role in the final phase of the 9th of August, with presidential hopefuls digging in the hope of clenching the top coveted seat. Mwaka Samuel, KUTV.
Moving on into matters of farming, dairy farmers are being encouraged to invest in the forage-based dairy production system that cuts down the cost of production. The Director General of KALO, Eliud Kirega, noted that animal feeds are becoming expensive and many dairy farmers have been forced to either downsize or close down their dairy business venture. Take a look.
Inadequate feed has always been a constraint to dairy cattle on smallholder farms, notwithstanding also the weather and climate, which also affects the abundance and quality of feed, translating to quantity and quality of milk produced. The government, through the Kenya Agricultural Livestock Research Organization, has been working with farmers to increase dairy productivity through use of improved forages. According to KALO Director General Eliud Kirega, Kenya is quite advanced in dairy farming, but there are still some challenges that hinder production.
Over 80% of the farmers the dairy farmers are small scale, operating on 2 acres or less. So the model we are showing today to the farmers is how to manage a small dairy farm using available or pasture-based feeding. Because as you are aware, feed for livestock is very expensive.
Animal feeds are becoming expensive, and many dairy farmers have also been forced to either downsize or close down their dairy business venture.
Under this project, we are working with the Irish government, who has supported us in this project, with several other partners. We have done research to try and develop livestock systems and livestock breeds that are able to use minimum feed, available feed, and produce enough milk to be able to make business.
William Ayako, a research scientist from Calro, has emphasized on breeds that are economical and have the economical breeding effect, especially for the small-scale farmers.
Farmers tend to think that a cow that produces 50 liters per day is the best cow. That cow requires a lot of feed, especially on concentrates. And that is why we are emphasizing that on the breeds we have here, we are trying to come up with those breeds that are economical. Economic breeding index is a cow that is cheap for a farmer to keep by producing milk from forage-based.
Nakuru County farmers have testified the benefits from the project as the 3 sub-counties in which the program was piloted, that is Rongai, Kuresoi North and Kuresoi South, farmers are practicing fodder-based system intervention.
Currently, we are doing about over 350 million liters of milk per day, per year as a county, because most of our farmers, let me say, we have developed the systems of the feeding systems.
Dairy farming is the single largest subsector in Kenya's agriculture, accounting for 6 to 8% of the country's GDP, but is characterized by low input and low yield systems, which produce much less than the national herd potential of 4 to 8 liters a day. Kanana Kithinji, KUTV.
Moving on, still in matters farming, she has been a self-employed poultry farmer since 2003 after quitting her former job. She has never regretted her decision because the business pays well just from the comfort of her home. Beatrice, who is from Gitaru region, Kiambu County, feeds over 500 layers and broilers. Listening.
Beatrice Njogu is a poultry farmer keeping chicken for both layers and broilers in Gitaru region, Kiambu County. She embraces the open poultry method, where she does not use cages for her chickens due to experience of the high cost of cages before. Previously, she was employed as a cattle farmer before her self-employment business.
Wakati nilikuwa nimeanza mambo ya farming, nilianza na ng'ombe. Sasa nikakuwa challenged sana na ng'ombe kwa maana vijana wanawacha kazi, wanakuacha. Nikaona hii mambo ya kukata nyasi kutafuta majani na tuko kwa plots inanisugua. Sasa ndio decide nikuje kwa poultry. Na uzuri wa poultry mimi mwenyewe hata nikikosa mtu najifanyia.
She started her poultry farming business in the year 2003 after quitting her former employment with the aim of being self-reliant. Normally, a chick costs her approximately 150 Kenya shillings, where she feeds the chick up to the right time they start laying eggs or being sold for meat.
Tunanunua one day old chick. Kwa hivyo one day old chick at the moment tunanunua 130 per piece. Na unaanza kuwalea since that time mpaka iwe kuku mkubwa. Tunapea moto ikiwa dogo ndio wapate feathers, vaccine. Process ndio kuku iwe kubwa.
Annually, Njogu sells all her chicken to chicken meat joints to help her accommodate more chicken to lay eggs and sell for meat. Her main aim is to get eggs and meat for sale from the chicken.
Hii ni mayai, sana sana ni mayai, lakini wakizeeka tunawauza nyama. Lakini ni after 1 year, 1.5 year. Yani mwaka moja na nusu hivi ama mwaka moja na 2 months. Lakini sana sana hii ni mayai tu. Na uzuri wa mayai hiyo ni market lead. Kuna wakati utakosa pahali pa kupeleka mayai, si kama broilers, saa zingine una order pahali na imefika. Lakini uzuri wa mayai, hata hapa kwa duka tutapeleka. Hata ukiwa na shida ya pesa utauza tu na upate pesa. Na market pia ya mayai iko juu sana.
Hard work pays. From the layers, Beatrice receives 500 eggs daily and sells to her customers, while others collect booked egg trays at home or even to buy a chicken.
Niko na kuku 500 zile zinataga, na hizi bado ziko karibu sana, maybe from next week. Hizo 500 natoa at least 15 trays per day. So 15 trays per day, that is about 450 pieces per day. And that is almost 80% or 95%. No, about 90% of laying.
Farmers in Kenya have been largely affected by the economy, especially after the corona pandemic and the political war between Ukraine and Russia, which has led to high cost of living. But what are some of the challenges Njogu faces?
Kuna changamoto kwa maana saa zingine feeds huwa wanatulet down. Saa zingine the quality ya feeds sio mzuri. Sasa quality ikikosa kuwa mzuri, kuku hawezi taka mzuri. Sasa saa zingine tunakuwa na hizo challenges, ama saa zingine kuku ziko na shida. Tena kwa wakati wa baridi haitagi vizuri. Although hiyo inakuwaga on and off.
Beatrice Njogu loves her work because she depends on it economically to cater for her daily needs. She also adds that the joy that revolves around seeing her chicken roam around her compound is unmeasured and comforting. Nyambura Kabura, KUTV.
Still in matters agriculture, a land use management system of growing trees together with crops is said to be beneficial to the young farmers in the country. Participatory Land Use Management Association, PELAM, has given a clarion call to the farmers to embrace agroforesting, weighing into its benefits.
Amidst the tough economic times and food scarcity, farmers are challenged to adapt agroforestry in their farms. Having a natural comfort of good air condition is something we all need. Kennedy Ngoma's farm is modeled on agroforestry with grown trees, a banana plantation, maize fields, and fruit trees. The agroforestry farmer, being a beneficiary of a project that brings together tens of thousands smallholder farmers in arid and semi-arid parts, has discouraged the growing of soil water depleting trees like eucalyptus.
Kwa sababu ile majani ya miti, wakati yenye nimekata miti ama ngoa miti ama nimefanya pruning, hiyo majani naweka kwa compost, natengeneza manyiwa. Hiyo manyiwa naweka kwa shamba ya mahindi, shamba ya mboga.
According to the program officer, Miss Mary Irungu, agroforestry has been well known in many traditional contexts since a very long time. She advised county governments to channel more investments and resources in agroforestry.
Among the benefits of agroforestry is on soil fertility management, increased food security among smallholder farmers. Agroforestry is also a source of timber, a source of fuel in terms of wood fuel for smallholder farmers.
A 67-year-old farmer, Florence Okumu, recounted on how she has benefited from the farming system and continues to train other farmers on integrated farming in the program fronted by PELAM Kenya and via agroforestry.
Niambia wamama wengine mahali popote waliko waamue wajiunge na shirika hata kimaiti kwetu hapa karibuni, waingie na tufanye pamoja. Watapata masomo na tena watapata miti ya kupanda. Hawatakuwa na shida ya hali ya hewa kwa sababu hapo zamani sisi.
Agroforestry could be the game changer in the agricultural sector. The farmers are urged to grow trees that naturally captures carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, reducing pressure on natural forests by providing a stable source of local wood that generates long-term income. Imaset Stacy for KUTV.
that is it for our news updates for now, but do not worry because more updated news pieces will be coming to you in the course of the day. So keep it KUTV Kenya and you're going to be knowing what is happening both in agriculture, politics, culture, whatever it is that is making headlines, you're going to be finding it right here. Right about now, we want to move on because we are almost wrapping up our first hour. We talked about, we are having a number of conversations in the show. We are talking about individual responsibility as far as maintaining peace in this electioneering period is concerned rather. So we want to know ways in which you can personally maintain peace in this electioneering period. And as I'm waiting for you to share, I see some of you are already pale Facebook. So please, if you don't know where to comment, kimbia pale Facebook, look for KUTV Kenya or Karen Blessing. You're going to find that link to our live and just get in there and comment. Tell me how you as a person are contributing to making sure that this electioneering period will be peaceful. And of course, point number one as we close our first hour is using your social media correctly. Using your social media correctly. This one is very personal because each and every one of us, I know I can almost bet that 98% of all of you who are watching are on a social media platform. Whether you have an IG page or you have a Facebook page, you have a Facebook account, you are on TikTok, you are on Twitter, you have some form of digital page where it is just you and your views. And if we can use that correctly, if we can use that not to hype others to get into, all these malicious intentions, causing war and causing even causing let me get the right word, jitters. Yes, causing jitters, telling people how siku zuri tuendeni ushago, such kind of comments. You may not think that they have weight, but they really do have weight, because this electioneering period, if God forbid there is not going to be peace, it won't start on the day. There is a lot of factors that over time will have contributed to it, to the period not being peaceful. So I would like to urge all of us to please use our social media accounts, platforms, if for anything, responsibly, to be able to promote peace rather than, promote other things. To promote peace, if you have to say anything about politics, say something that is actually promoting peace. I think that is our point number one, and I know you are the one that has logins to your personal account, so you can for sure do something about what you say, what you post, the lives that you hold, everything that you're saying on social media. Remember, it could determine if this electioneering period is going to be peaceful or not. So please go ahead and do that. I think that is what will be our point number one. When we come back, we are going to be talking about sectors that the next government can actually improve in the governance, in the government, in the ministries that are in the government. But right about now, I want to tell you that our first artist is already here, and he's not new to KUTV. He's been here before. His name is Chuck. Yes, his name is Chuck. He has awesome Prince Chuck. Oh yeah, I'm leaving the Prince out. He's Prince Chuck. So, and he has amazing music. You have heard some of his music. He's also going to be dropping a new one. The latest one is going to be playing right here on KUTV Kenya, and he is already here. So see, you stick around. We are actually already 1 minute into past our second hour. So stick around for Prince Chuck. He's coming in just a few.
Bila shaka, mbiu ya mgambo ikilia, kuna jambo. Na sasa, katika KUTV Rise Today, makala ya TBT. Tunaongeza kuni, tunawasha moto. Tunaingia barabarani kuangalia hali ilivyo. Takwimu za corona na kupa habari zinazojiri na zinazokuhusu na kujuza na kukumbusha yaliyotendeka siku kama hii ndani ya historia. Kisha na kuletea wageni na wataalamu, tudadavui, tufahamu na tuchukue nafasi yetu kama vijana katika uongozi, uchumi, na masuala ya kisiasa nchini. Na joto likizidi, tunaingia uwanjani, tunachambua spoti ya Kenya. Ni kila Alhamisi saa 1 hadi saa 4 asubuhi, nami Vincent Maina almaarufu Ojwang mtoto wa Mariam, ndani ya KUTV, a new experience.
What's up, people? How are you doing? My name is Katali Kenya, and I will be bringing you the full packed entertainment show in the 254. Talk about trending topics on the industry 411.
When these people were doing the things they've been accused of, was I there?
We're bringing you the biggest, upcoming, and sizzling artists in East Africa coming through.
So then I got a call from Shafiweru. And he asked me, wewe, unataka kufanya radio ama ni nini?
Nikiwa solo artist, nilikuwa careful.
The biggest concerts and events going down in East Africa. As well as articulating youth issues that matter.
There's a lot of stress and strain that is associated with early parenthood.
This is the full-packed entertainment show that you cannot afford to miss every Monday from 8 p.m. This is The Scrunch Show, and see you there.
Things you know are right. Nothing worth the gain you attain by sudden fear. Don't you know that I still care for you? Me flipped up, got me needing more and more of you. Gonna be the one to catch you.
Higher, Far East, welcome to the empire. Far East, because we find true love, and you will see what your love has done for me.
What is this magic? I need that magic.
Somebody call 911. Panado, Sitamo, anything for your girl, give me more.
Nasema shughuli wagli, den.
Kenyatta University will hold its 51st graduation ceremony on Friday, 22nd July 2022 at the main campus along the Thika Superhighway. KUTV will provide live coverage of the graduation ceremony from 8 a.m. The graduation ceremony will also be streamed live on KUTV and KU website, Lola app, and all KU social media platforms. For more information, please contact the Office of the Registrar Academic on 020-870-3092 or 0786335111 or visit the KU website at www.ku.ac.ke. Kenyatta University, transforming higher education, enhancing lives.
Irani Bamba, Irani Bamba, Irani Bamba.
Say we at me.
My
kisha nizege munege na inanibamba na wacha mabwege. Hao kazi yao kubonga na wacha waseme na wameze wembe. Wanasema wanazo lakini hawana, hao ni mapepe. Hao wanasema wanazo lakini hawana, hao ni mapepe. Mimi inanibamba ile ngoma inavodunda, mimi inanibamba ndio maana na katika mina katika mina katika mina katika mama kanilea vipi kuwa kijana mtanashati ule mta wa bahati sasa life inanibamba. Mama kanilea vipi kuwa kijana mtanashati ule mta wa bahati sasa life inanibamba. Mimi inanibamba ile ngoma inavodunda, mimi inanibamba ndio maana na katika mina katika mina katika mina katika inanibamba.
Amazing, amazing. Hizo moves too. Tutaanza na kulearn hizo moves before we go any further. Ladies and gentlemen, Prince Chuck is in the house. Yes, and he is doing the most. He's here early morning. He's made sure to be on time. He's ready. He's ready to drop his new song. Prince Chuck, I think the last time we were here, tulikuwa kwa Shida Ni Do.
Tulikuwa tuna launch Shida Ni Do.
Yeah. Amazing. I like it. I like the progress. Venye unakuja. Yes, tunakuana. In case you guys have not met Prince Chuck, that means you have not been here long enough. So stick around, okay? Chuck, I want you to say hi. Tuambie wewe ni nani, alafu we dive right in.
Yo, my name is Prince Chuck. Ama kijana, mama bajia. I'm a dancer, choreographer, and a performing artist.
Yes, yeah. He wears many hats, but today here he is a singer. Plus that, umesahau kusema, he's also a singer. That is why he is here this morning. Yeah. How have you been since the last time we met?
I've been great. Tunafanya kazi sana. Tunajituma sana hapa nje.
Yes.
Yeah.
Since Shida Ni Do, have you gotten to perform in, in quite a number of places that you hadn't previously performed in?
After Shida, I always perform. Hata sasa nimetoka show.
Yeah,
I perform each and every weekend. I have weekly shows.
Yes.
Yeah, so perform ni almost daily.
It's daily. By the way, he's telling me ametoka show 5 a.m. So you can imagine.
Nimevaa miwani.
To see what is going on.
Yeah.
But he's here, he has shown up, and that is amazing. The fact that he has shown up is great. So I want to know, let's start to back up kidogo to choreography. Yeah. Because that is a unique thing about you. Yeah. What interested you, even because you got into choreography way before you got into music?
Yeah.
Right, so kwanza tuambie, as a choreographer, what do you do?
As a choreographer, when someone has a music video and he wants dancers to be on the video, he contacts me. So I teach the dancers what to do on the video. That is what is called choreography.
That is basically in a nutshell.
Yeah.
So that means that you created more opportunities for yourselves, because apart from dancing in your songs, pia unafundisha wengine ku dance in other people's songs.
Yeah,
okay,
true.
how has that been? You've been in that industry for over 10 years now?
For over 10 years now. Like it's not even over 10 years. It's around 15 years now. So I've been doing it. Like most of the artists in Kenya, like almost all the artists in Kenya wenye ngoma zao unaona ziko na madancer, I've been part of it either as a dancer or as a choreographer.
Or as a choreographer.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Has that industry improved over the last 15 years?
Yeah. Too much, because saa hii wana appreciate sana. Kitambo walikuwa wanachukulia poa.
Yes.
But now wanachukulia serious kama job zingine.
Yes.
Yeah.
So msanii actually goes out of their way to pay to dance in their songs.
Yeah, because the competition is too high. So ndio wafanye kitu poa, lazima walipe choreographers na walipe dancers ndio video ikae kali.
Yes.
Ifanane na hao wengine wa international.
Yeah. So that is a good business opportunity that has been given right there. So you don't have to be a singer to be able to be in the music industry.
True.
You can do what Chuck is doing, or even be a dancer. Okay, that is good. That is good. I want to know what some of the people, now that you have said umewaka na wasanii wengi sana, your highlights in the industry when you may get to choreography for or to dance in their music videos.
In Kenya, almost all of them, the artists, akina Timi, akina Otile, akina Nameless, akina, like all of them. But internationally nimework na Fally Ipupa and pia Awilo, Awilo Logomba, yeah.
All right. Una set standards are up here. I like that. One good lesson that you have learned from, working with people all around. So probably someone is a choreographer, they're just starting out, or someone is just a really good dancer, but they haven't gotten the platform. What is the one thing that you have picked along the way you would like to pass on to them?
Like discipline and consistency. No matter how good you are, if you are not consistent, nobody will know you. Unaweza kuwa wewe ni mkali umefanya kitu moja, but at the end of the day hiyo kitu moja si watu wengi waliona. But ukifanya leo, ufanye kesho kutu, ufanye hiyo siku nyingine, unapata watu wanaenda wakikujua. So consistency na discipline no matter of timekeeping. So unaona mimi nimetoka show na nimefika bado na nimefika show. So timekeeping is very key. Timekeeping, discipline and consistency. That's all you need.
Wow. So if you can pick those three, you will, in a year's time, your name will be somewhere, in the radar of everyone that will be looking for someone who is good at whatever they do. And I think that cuts across the board, whether you're a singer, you're a book writer, whatever you are at, wherever you are, whoever or wherever. Yes, wherever you are at, consistency, timekeeping and discipline. Okay, so I hope you guys are picking up a thing or two. And then you decided, kumbe you can sing, from this dancing, you can actually do music. When did you officially get into the music industry? Because najua ilikuwa, the passion was there before, but when did you officially?
Like singing ilikuja hata kabla nikuwe serious na dancing, but singing is very expensive because you have to pay dancers, you have to pay the studio time, you have to pay the videographer and all that. But for dancing ni wewe tu, ukishakuwa tu umekuwa dancer, you see. So nimeanza kuwa serious na mambo za kuimba. I think venye corona ilikam, we had so much time at home, so that time ndio nikamit DJ Lighter. The big up sana DJ Lighter. Kaniuliza, siku hizi ufanye muziki nini? Nikamwambia sasa penye tumefika tuko na mafamilia, so hizo do za kwenda studio hakuna nini. He had a studio. So akaniambia fanya hivi, come studio tuone wenye itakuwa. That's where we did Shida Ni Do. Ogaobina akailike, akaeka verse. So nikaanza kuona basi tufanyage tu. But for now I'm taking the cash napata kwa choreography and dancing. Ndio sasa inabudgetiwa kwa nini kwa music.
Okay, I think at this juncture we are having a conversation leo on the sectors we think the next government, now that we are just 21 days to elections, and we are asking sectors and the next government can do better. And I think music production is one of them. How do you think the government can make production ya music kukua not as hard? Like you have the talent, you have the dancing, but somehow kutoa ngoma inakuwa so hard. How do you think the government can be able to help?
Like kitambo kulikuwa na avenues mob za kuachieve venye tunaweza fanya talent search and those competitions that dance nini. So gava kuwa na place tuseme iko na studio, and then they do like auditions. The best singers wanasimamiwa, the best dancers wanasimamiwa. That can work.
I think that is a practical way of how the government can actually help. So if you need to tweet something today, could you tweet about that? Apart from tweeting how whoever is going asiposhinda tunatokelezea, you can be doing something like that, because I think honestly there are a lot of talented artists and even like yourself. I mean, ungepatiwa the money, we would probably have EPs upon EPs upon EPs to no end, because you have the content. Okay, I like that. But regardless, uliingia tu kwa music industry and is doing well. How is it treating you so far?
So far it's very fine. I wish I started earlier, because the experience I have in dancing, the people I met through dance are the same people are doing music. So those are the same people guiding me. So ningekuwa nishaanza kitambo, ningekuwa nishasogelea mbali.
You would be further along because of those things. Okay, how many songs do you have out since you started?
I have like, I think 7. I have like 7 songs, but Yenye nimekuwa serious nazo ni 3 sahi.
So-
Hiyo shida ni do inanibamba.
Yeah.
Na the one I'm launching today.
All right, so that shows progress. Like Tunasonga, this is not where you were the last time you were here for an interview.
Yeah.
So we would say that you are actually doing good.
Yeah.
So the song, the next song, the newest one. What Bingwa? What motivated you, or rather, what inspired you to do Bingwa?
After doing Shida Ni Do, I've been checking the comments on YouTube.
Yes.
People are saying you are a dancer, but on your music you're not involving dance. So Bingwa is not like a song ya kusikiza sana. It's like a dance song. So I did it for people to dance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, because I wanted to ask what is the message that you wanted to give people who many dance. So if you want a song that you can be able, exactly, if you want a song that you can be able to dance, Bingwa is the one. We're going to be releasing it in just a bit. But before we do that, who helped in the production of Bingwa?
Yeah, thanks for that question.
Yes.
Most presenters forget about
Yes,
that.
you are most welcome.
Yeah, the audio is done by a Tanzanian producer anaitwa DVD Power.
Yes.
DVD Power anakuaga hapa Buru siku hizi. The video is done by Skaden.
Yes.
Yeah, from Kiambu.
Yes, would you give them a big up? You know, did they do a good job?
They did a good job. We are working on, like for now, those are the 2 people I'm working with for production. For audio, I'm working with DVD Power. For videos, I'm working with Skaden.
Yes. Okay. So those are the people you are planning to work on a couple of more music before you probably go to someone else.
Yeah, true. The 3 people I'm working with is I also dance in a band called Classic Band. Like we do live music.
Yes.
I'm the dancer there.
Yeah.
And then production, DVD Power as the production audio.
Yeah.
Production of video is Skaden.
Yes, amazing. So this means, is this team, because ni watu tofauti, so I'm sure it's not a record label.
Yeah.
How would you rather, like in the future, are you planning to work na record label, ama unataka tu just to pick your guys, mtu wa audio, mtu wa video, then you put them together?
I don't think I need a record label. You know, the last time I was here, it was last year, right?
Yes.
It was last year. So I think kuna watu walikuwa wamesema wanaweza kuwa record label.
Yeah.
Akanichukua, we have been doing music nini, but all I can say about record labels, kama wewe ni msanii na unajua unaweza pata 10,000, 15,000 za kuingia studio, ingia tu studio na pesa zako. Achaneni na hizo mambo za record labels, zina waste watu sana.
Why expound kidogo, why?
Like let's say a record label is like a family.
Yes.
Which has like one father, 8 children.
Yes.
So you have to wait for the firstborn.
Yes.
To release music, the second-born to release music, the third-born to release music if you are the last-born.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So kama kuna watu 8 mbele yako, you'll have to wait. Na ndio kukue consistent, hauwezi hit.
Yeah.
Because
after umefikiwa, then now they have to start from all over again from the first one.
It means ukitoa ngoma leo, unaweza kaa up to 6 to 7 months. Wale wengine wakuwa wameshughulikiwa ndio ufanye tena. So unapata too much waste of time.
Yes. Okay. I think that is some light shed, and also record labels could learn something from that to improve, probably find a way of doing having 2 or 3 artists wakishughulikiwa at the same time or at the same level.
Shida inakuaga ni do. Shida inakuaga ni do cause kama wewe ni record label, why not push all the artists at the same time?
Exactly.
Kama unajiweza.
Yes.
Si ndio? Si ati unachukua do ya huyu kwanza alafu ya huyu, hapana. Kama umeamua wewe ni record label, badala ya kuwa na watu 8, mbona usikuwe na watu 2 wenye una push fully?
Push them, true.
Kuliko kuwa na watu 8 wenye wengine una waste time.
Exactly. So that means for record labels they should consider, one, have the financial capability. And I like that, because if you have the muscle for 2 people, just pick 2 people and then advance as you go.
True.
Okay, I think we have had, that is an important marker of this conversation. Aya, you have an EP that's coming up. One, inatoka lini? Because we are waiting.
EP ina haraka sana. Nataka kwanza study poa. ndio unajua kuna time inafikaga you don't do music you like.
Yes.
You do music that people like.
Yes.
So I'm on that.
Yes.
Kuna zile ngoma zenye najua sahi watu wanapenda, hizo ndio nawafanyia sahi. Different sounds like that. Yeah.
I also think that is a very good distinguishing factor, because sometimes the music you like is not exactly the music people like.
True.
So you have to study your audience, then give them something that they like, because in any case you're singing for them.
Yeah, true.
Okay, I like that. Are you planning any collabos in this EP?
Yeah.
Or in your music generally?
Yeah, I'm planning many collabos. Kuna zenye tushafanya already, but I won't mention for now. But niko na collabos poa.
Zinakuja.
Poa.
Okay. Si collabos tu, collabos poa.
Yeah.
Zinakuja.
True.
Okay, if you were to work with who is your dream collabo?
My dream collabo right now is Major. Because at the end of the day, hata kama tunaimba songs zingine, Gengeton will still be Gengeton for Kenya.
Yes.
And I think Major is the king of it. Yeah.
So you like Major. I hope
I
Major
like Major, and pia alikuwa amesema ataweka verse kwa Shida Nido remix coming up soon.
So I hope I'm catch word of this conversation ndio aingie mbio haraka.
True.
You know, we move on. Okay, I like that. What are the, of course, apart from Shida Nido, we know that. What are any challenges that you're facing right now? Because I want to believe ume move from hapa sasa uko hapa. But what are the challenges for where you are at right now in music?
Music siku hizi si ukali. Music ni who knows who. Sasa hiyo ndio inatulemea sana, because unapata hata ukwe mkali aje, as long as you don't know 1 2 3 people, utasikiza muziki zako kwa nyumba. So tunaweza pende kuwe fair play, like kama muziki ni poa, chezeni tu. Isikuwe ati lazima unanijua ati ule ni Prince Jack ndo unicheze. As long as good music is good music, just play, because kwa hizo radio, kwa hizo TV tunasikiza ngoma zenye ziko low quality nini, but zinachezwa kwa sababu who knows who.
Who knows who, true. Okay, I think we are doing good right here on Art and Culture Monday. You will hear hautakosa song ya wasanii wamekuwa hapa every other Monday, to be honest, and I think that is our way of saying thank you for coming, thank you for doing good music. We truly appreciate it. Aya, tukimalizia future plans, what have you planned for the rest of the year? Do you at least tujue calendar inakaa vipi before we go to 2-3 years?
For this year kitu na plan sana. Nilikuwa na gari fulani nilipewa na Ogao Bina, nimeuza. Nataka niongeze ndio niweze kufikisha pesa za dowry ya kuchukua Pretty Vish. She's my crush. I'm in love with her. So nataka nifikishe hiyo dowry. Nimchukue. That's the plan for this year.
Yes.
About music, back to back, as I told you, consistency is key. So kwa kila mwezi tutakuwa tuna drop either an audio or a video.
So that means August tuna expect something. As we go tukienda elections, we are expecting something. After we are expecting something. So we can be able to check you out. Okay, tupatie social media handles ndio tujue tutakupata wapi, and also tell us where we can find your music.
You can find my music, like for now my music is everywhere. Boomplay, Audiomack, YouTube, Deezer, iTunes, all of them ziko huko. Ukitafuta tu Prince Chuck utapata. Social media zangu ni Prince Chuck. Prince Chuck is Prince, kawaida Prince, CHAK, not ile cha kingine CHUCK. So ni Prince Chuck everywhere. Kwa TikTok ni Prince Chuck 1991. By the way, the challenge ya Bingwa inaanza leo saa 6. The number 1 atakuwa anapata 3000 t-shirt ya Boomplay na kofia. Number 2 atakuwa anapata 1500 na t-shirt ya Boomplay. Number 3 atakuwa anapata t-shirt, kofia na waist bag. Number 4 atakuwa anapata waist bag. Number 5 atapata kofia. Last from number 6, I'll see what I can do.
Wow, amazing. I like that planning. You know that you give, because you give to get. So you give something. So ingieni pale TikTok, look for Bingwa. It will be playing in just a minute. So look for Bingwa, fanya hiyo challenge. How is Jua, who is out there handing 3000 for free? No one. So ingia pale TikTok, do something. You may get yourself a t-shirt, a waist bag. You may be able to get something there. So please go on and listen to Bingwa. Of course, all music playing platforms, you will find Chak's music. Social media handles is Prince Chak, CHAK. So please go ahead and do that. Chak, I want to give you a moment to big up your people right now. Wase wenye watu wanakusupport system yako sahizi, alafu we listen to Bingwa.
Yeah, support system saizi kuna PJ Travelman ndio ananisimamia pande ya TikTok.
Yes.
Yeye ndo anasimamia hizo ma challenge. Kuna Oletile the Dancing Masai. Kuna my boss Oga Obina.
Yeah.
Kuna my producer DVD Power na my video producer is Kaden, and my family, my mom, each and every person mwenye anani support, nashukuru sana.
Yes.
And this is Bingwa, my new song.
Exactly. Before we drop Bingwa in just a minute, because we are having a conversation, Leo, on what we are doing personally or individually to make sure this electioneering period is peaceful. Wewe kama msanii, what are you doing? What part are you playing in making sure that these upcoming elections will be peaceful?
Hiyo ni swali.
Wajua
naona unaangalia TV nadhani mimi kama msanii, the people around me, najaribu kuwaonyesha to spread peace. In every show mimi naenda na kuna session tunafanyaga ya Kenyan music. Like we play each and every tribe.
Yes.
And tell people like unaona venye tuna have fun kwa hii club, tucheza ngoma ya Kijaluo, tucheza ngoma ya Kikuyu, tucheza ngoma ya Kimasai, tucheza ngoma ya Kikalenjin. That same way ndio tunafaa to appreciate kila mtu, no matter the tribe.
Exactly. Wow, amazing. I like that. Please do keep doing that. I may just land in one of your shows, you know, just to feel your togetherness. So thank you so much for doing that. Right about now, ladies and gentlemen, Bingwa from Prince Chak.
Nina swali nani Bingwa, nani Bingwa, nani Bingwa, nani Bingwa, nani Bingwa, nani Bingwa, ni wewe ni wewe ni wewe ni wewe uko sure? Ai sure, ati uko sure? Ai sure, waonyeshe freestyle zacheza bila mchezo unaocheza, ai cheza bila mchezo unaocheza. Pose. Nina swali nina swali nani Bingwa, nani Bingwa, nani Bingwa, nani Bingwa, nani Bingwa, nani Bingwa, ni wewe ni wewe ni wewe ni wewe uko sure? Ai sure, ati uko sure? Ai sure, waonyeshe freestyle tusikwende ra takata, tusikwende ra tusikwende ra tusikwende ra. Pose. Nina swali nina swali nani Bingwa, nani Bingwa, nani Bingwa, nani Bingwa, nani Bingwa, nani Bingwa, ni wewe ni wewe ni wewe ni wewe uko sure? Ai sure, ati uko sure? Ai sure, waonyeshe
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you have enjoyed the performance from an interview from Prince Chuck. I know you have loved it. Thank you so much, Prince Chuck, for always coming to KUTV Kenya whenever you have a new release. We definitely appreciate it. So remember, you can find his music on all social media platforms. His social media handles are at Prince Chuck, C-H-A-K, okay? So just Prince Chuck, please go to him, follow, subscribe to his YouTube channel, leave comments, share his music. I'm sure that he is going to be appreciating each and everything that you're going to be doing to push his music forward, okay? So thank you very much. Go ahead and do just that. We are talking matters promoting peace and keeping peace in this electioneering period. We have already talked about one way, which is using our social media correctly, using our social media to promote peace, using our social media platforms to promote peace, respectively, of course, to comment and whatever that you are saying under someone's post, making sure that you're not pressurizing, or you are not giving people jitters out here on how it will be. Mtaona, wacha sijui tufanye nini. You're using your social media platforms responsibly. That is all we are asking. Number two is actually very easily talking about it, being intentional about talking about keeping peace. You see all these church gatherings that we have, all these meetings that we have, all these wababa wa kijiji wameenda kupatana. I don't know what group, I don't know what group you fall in, but having an important conversation, having those conversations openly, actually saying sisi as chama ama sisi as wamama wa kijiji, wababa wa kijiji, we are actually going to promote peace. We are going to promote peace with one another. Wewe Mama Adhiambo, wewe Wanjiro, wewe Nyambura, wewe, I've been intentional and actually having these conversations of promoting peace, because all of us in some type of way we belong to a group. Hata kama hauna, si uko na WhatsApp group. You have a WhatsApp group somewhere. So yes, being intentional about talking about maintaining peace in those groups will be of great help. So use your social media responsibly. Have conversations about promoting peace in the groups that you are actually in, and that is going to be coming in very handy after or during the elections that we are going to have in just 21 days. I want us to read a few comments before we go for a break, because you guys have been here. You muna comment, muna text. Thank you very much, by the way, for keeping it KUTV Kenya. If you're wondering where people are commenting at, it is at KUTV Kenya on Facebook, where we are streaming live right about now. If you're watching me, of course, from your television, 0739110544 is the SMS and WhatsApp line. So get in there, tell me how you're doing, comment on our conversation of the day, and I'm going to be grateful about that. Mtoto wa Mariam anasema huyu naye alipewa memo kuna tags mpya. By the way, are you guys loving our new tags? Are you? Because I am loving them. And by the way, I did not know, or at least I didn't wear this color intentionally, but I love it. How amazing are we looking? Ni vizuri kusema tunakaa vizuri. So yes, John Mariam is saying nilipewa memo. Yeah, I got the memo in the spirit and I'm loving that. Debbie Amanda is saying watching from Juja. Thank you very much, Debbie. Thank you for keeping it locked. Thank you for being part of Monday Gang. You woke up early. So Debbie, big up to you. Charles Luanga Ogato is saying from Nyamira County, well, stunning frequency check. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching all the way from Nyamira. We definitely appreciate Justina Kathambi. Kathambi is the lady behind this look. The look that you are seeing here is done by Justina Kathambi. She is our makeup artist and we definitely appreciate you. So she did the makeup and then she is following. So she is following to see if I am doing well in her makeup. Thank you Kathambi, I definitely appreciate it. Gikiri Ed, umepotelea wapi? Karibu sana to Art and Culture Monday. Anasema Monday Gang, we up and enjoying good vibes. Thank you very much, Ed. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Okay. Avush is saying morning Art and Culture Monday locked. Avush, thank you so much. You are always here. We definitely appreciate your presence here. And of course, I love the Bernardino Road. I like that one. Sijui tutapatana mahali. Ashley Asachi, baby girl, thank you again. She is always here. Yani I feel protected. I feel my people are here. Ashley is saying good morning. Karen, Ngong Road is locked in on today's Art and Culture Monday. Thank you so much. Jamming to Bingwa by Prince Chuck, locked till the end. That is Ashley Asachi. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Keep your comments coming. Tell me how you are personally keeping peace or promoting peace in this electioneering period. We are going to be having that conversation. We are having that conversation, so I am waiting for your comments even as I tell you one or two things that you can be able to do. But right about now, we are Serene, thank you very much. Serene is already here. Serene is our second guest. He's already here. Yani alifika, akaketi lounge, akatulia. He is ready to give you all the good vibes that there are. So we are going to have Serene right up and next. But for right about now, we want to take a break. And then when we come back, we are going to be having Serene, of course, as we give you other things that we have planned for the show.
The informal settlements are known for many social ills, and in today's episode we tell you exactly how sports is being used as a remedy to these vices. Today we head to Mwiki where we meet young Mwiki acrobats. The children, mostly from poor backgrounds, have been learning the art under the tutelage of Emmanuel Ouma.
Acrobat entails art, performance, or an activity done by an acrobat. In today's episode, we take a dig deep into the sport and follow up on a group from Mwiki by the name Kasarani Mwiki Acrobats, comprising of young enthusiasts trying to bring the sport into the limelight. Let's find out what motivates them.
You will find that the post-election violence was so bad, at its intensity, it was so bad that we had to bring in international bodies and persons to help us.
What led to the disputes that we had in the 2007 elections?
The 2007 elections, majorly it was due to the lack of trust in the system.
Ukiwa na dukuduku la michezo, tunafungua sanduku la dukuduku kwa ufahamu zaidi. Kila danadana, mitimko, mifiatuko na harakati zote ugani, sisi ni wako mwandani. Kukurukakara zote nyanjani, haziwezi kuangaziwa zaidi ya micharazo michezoni. Mimi mwanaspoti wako matata Peter Pinches Mwaora ndakuwa na jopo lenye maarifa sufufu, nikufahamishe na nikuburudishe wewe shabiki shakiki kwa uhakiki na kindakindaki.
Imagine living in a society that embraces social justice and equal opportunities for all. On Woman Crush Wednesday, Rise Today, we bring you experts for meaningful conversations on matters gender equality.
Mimi nasaona hakuna gender equality as we speak.
So we continuously work with the men.
I feel that they are judging the girl. Parenthood.
Mind is very important in infertility.
Mental and physical health.
You need to be surrounded by a proper network.
After nimeanza healing process, nilikumbuka kuhusu boys na wase wenye niliacha ghetto. Like kila wakati nilikuwa najaribu kutafuta mbinu yenye naweza wafikishie ujumbe.
I feel like if you have 15 minutes, if you have 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever amount of time, use it, because any physical activity is beneficial. No physical activity is dangerous for you.
And we touch on current affairs.
Marrying is a journey. It means you're taking a journey together.
I'm dying to be different.
Changamoto ziko, but you can't sit there saying, oh, mimi nitafanya mziki siku yenye dozi takampe.
You look at this person and you're like, wow, they just woke up and they found themselves here.
Join us every Wednesday morning at 7 to 10 a.m. here on Rise Today Woman Crush Wednesday. I am your host, Nina Gikunda.
Maelfu na maelfu ya wahamiaji wakiwa na watoto kutoka nchi za Amerika ya Kati wanaendelea kuwasili kwenye mpaka kati ya Marekani na Mexico.
But folks, I'm going. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Ni habari kutoka pembe zote duniani.
Idea. Sazidi ananyonya, hanyonyi vizuri, anakuwa hayuko comfortable.
Jeshi la Jamhuri ya Kidemokrasia ya Kongo linapambana na waasi wa ADF.
Kwa sasa wanatoa wito kwa mashirika, makampuni na vile vituo vya uchukuzi.
Mambo mengi yatakwenda kama yalivyopangwa.
Hapa ni kuna mmoja wa viongozi wa chama cha wavuvi katika eneo.
Zaidi tunajaribu kuwapa chanjo ili ina boost ama inanyanyua kinga ya mwili, ndio inaenda kupelekea kupambana na virusi.
Ni duniani leo, Jumatatu mpaka Ijumaa, moja kwa moja kutoka VOA Swahili, Washington.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you are having a fantastic time right here on Art and Culture Monday. We are at 47 minutes past 8 a.m., which means that we are doing great because we are almost 2 hours down right about now. Remember, we are having a conversation on how to promote peace in this electioneering period. That is the conversation that we are having. You are telling me how you are personally promoting peace during this electioneering period on 0739 110544 and on our social media platforms at KUTV Kenya and at Karen Blessing Pale Facebook, where we are streaming live. So just get on there, leave me your comment. I'm going to be appreciating that very much. That being said, we are sharing a couple of things that you can actually be able to do to personally promote peace in this electioneering period. Number one, we started with using social media platforms responsibly. This is because we agree that about 90, I can almost say 100% of all of you who are watching have access to a social media platform, so please use it responsibly. Number two, we said talking about it, yes, in our groups, in the groups that we are in your chamas, in your WhatsApp groups, in your work groups, be intentional about having those conversations that we, as we are here, are promoting peace during this electioneering period. That is important because when you don't speak about it, you don't know what is going on in another person's mind, and you will be thinking you're in this group together. We have had all these stories post election violence stories we are hearing. We keep hearing, we were working with this person, we were neighbors. Like, how do neighbors end up killing each other? You know, so if you can have these conversations in whatever sorts of groups you are in, to say that all of you are intentionally promoting peace during this elections period, we can be able to move forward. The third one is actually touching more on areas that are prone to post-election violence. If you are in a position, would you educate, like be part of the people that are educating those communities or those areas, or the people in those areas that are prone to post-election violence, about how to promote peace? You know, because you'll find some of them are so interior, they have no access to information, so you need to actually take the information to them. So of course I'm talking to people who are in certain places, like educators, teachers, church leaders, those people that can be able to get to the ground and actually educate people on why it is important to maintain peace, because it is not, trust me, as previous elections have proven, it is not general knowledge. So if we can take some time and actually put some efforts, put some funds into letting people be educated about the importance of promoting peace, that would go a long way. You know, the way we are educating people about how to vote right and where you should X or put a tick, the same energy, vibe. Let's take it to those people and tell them the importance of maintaining peace. So I think those are 3 points. Those are good that you can sit on and be able to do something personally. Also, we were having another conversation on the areas, actually not another, because it is still in the line of governance. We are talking about the sectors or the ministries in which the government, the new regime or the new government can be able to do better. And this was brought, of course, by our sports ministry. So we are going to start right there. There are a couple of things that the new government should be able to do better matters sports in the country. Number one, we have been promised, I think this was on the manifesto or in the manifesto of every leader, new stadiums, or stadiums rather, because they should have been there in the first place. What happened about the stadiums we said we would build? And we would let people, we would let people at county levels go enjoy football, basketball, swimming. What happened? So stadiums, the new regime should be able to do better and deliver those stadiums, and deliver them, not just deliver them in the standard that they were promised. Because that's the other thing. You find that we have been promised a stadium that can host international guests, or even host no matter the weather. And then you go and find 50 chairs arranged. That is your stadium. So as promised, please, new regime, deliver as promised. Those quality, those pictures that you sent and shared in your manifesto, can we have that happening? Okay, so that is number one. The sports sector seems to have many issues. We also, I think these pinches must have had this conversation a while back on FIFA banning KFF. And that closed us to so many other opportunities that we would have gotten, because these are not just sports, these are networking opportunities. FKF. These are opportunities of interacting, opportunities of being able to improve our game, opportunities of being able to connect with other people all over the world and share their ideas so that we can be able to improve our sporting sector. So that one is also, new government should be able to know how they will revive that, and how they will get unbanned, if there is such an English word, but that please should be done. Also, we have had issues about players over and over and over again. If it is not players being stuck at the airport, it is players not being paid enough or not being paid at all. Then we have had players even as simple as having the kits, having uniform, to be able to, visas, getting their visas on time. Because I am honestly waiting to see how this Omanyala's case will go, because I do not understand how the support team flies before the main guy. Like, what are you going to do there? There is a lot of questions, because of course, I may not be able to point out the facts of the case, but I know someone did not do their job. Because even if it was just Omanyala and his manager, just those two people, explain to me why his manager is flying without him. Like, what is the purpose? Because that beats the purpose. And then you find out that it is not only him. Of course, this is allegedly, but we are not talking about 2 people who flew. We are talking about 32 people. Like, wait a minute. How many support, how many people do we need to support one athlete? So what does that mean? If we are flying out a team, do we end up flying 150 people to support a team of 11 players? There's a lot of questions that are popping up in the course of this discussion. And of course, we're going to follow it up. I know Pinches will do that very diligently, because he will be discussing that at 1 p.m. on Micharazo. I hope that you actually get to listen to that conversation, because that tells you a lot is going on that we may not be, because this is one-sided case. This is one player we are talking about. So what is happening with every other person? If we cannot get enough remuneration for these players, where are we getting all this money to get visas and fly people out that are not, part of the players themselves? And honestly, what pains me the most is that our sports team, our sports players in the country put us so high in the map. They shine the light so bright, we should be able to be giving them good service in return. At least let them fly on time. Let them get remunerated. Let them have their kits. Let them not be stuck at airports. Let them not lose because of getting jet lagged. We should be able to definitely do better. So next regime, please, please do better. Our next guest is in studio. We are done. Don't worry, we are done with all the ranting. Our next guest is in studio. His name is Serene. And like his name, he's going to be providing a lot of serenity in the next hour. So right about now, we want to take a short break. When we come back, we will be having our second lounge.
To forgive ourselves and live a free life. Make steps, one after the other. Pray to Holy Father, talk it to your brother. We make friends, cause we wanna love, cause we wanna feel it. We still got no choice. Punguza madrama, baby, let us be the couple of the hair. Wachani kuoe, baby, to a family. I wanna be your hero, you're so beautiful, my dear. Even though they say that Chana, we still here. I wanna be your hero. Love me like you got me tomorrow, baby girl. I wanna be your hero. When you live once, no matter what chance, I wanna be your hero. Let me be your hero. Hey, baby girl, look at things we've been doing now. We got dreams, just forget about the mistakes. I believe we're stronger than the way we know. Don't you ever fall in love with your past, cause the past will always break your trust. Baby girl, let you should know that. The way you hold me feels so perfect, feels so holy. The way you hold me, the way you need me feels so holy. Punguza madrama, baby, let us build a couple of the hair. Wachani kuoe, baby, to a family. I wanna be your hero, you're so beautiful, my dear. Even though they say that Chana, we still here. I wanna be your hero. Love me like you got me tomorrow, baby girl. I wanna be your hero. Let me be your hero. About the things you wanna do, baby girl, tell me everything about you. I just wanna know you better. I just wanna know you. Tell me about yourself. Tell me what you love yourself. This is the only way you can love somebody. Show me how you feel when I say I feel you. Baby girl, show me everything I need to know. Tell me about your family, tell me about your mama, tell me about your papa. Tell me how much you love them, sure. Show me how much you love them, sure. I just wanna know, 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 I just wanna know. Tell me about your dreams, tell me about your future plans, tell me about the things you really think you wanna do. Tell me about your dreams, tell me about your future plans, tell me about the things you really think you wanna do. Tell me about your life, tell me about your friends, tell me about your past, tell me if you really want me, sure. If you want me, sure. If you really need me, sure. If you want me, baby, I just wanna know, I just wanna know, I just wanna know, I just wanna know. Tell me what you love, tell me what to hear. Baby girl, how you coming to ride with me? Tell me what you love, tell me what you hear. Baby girl, how you coming to ride with me? I just wanna know, oh, I just wanna know. I just wanna know. I just wanna know.
Amazing, amazing music from Serene right here. I love how calm it is. It fits into art and culture. Monday, it is amazing. Serene, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
How are you doing this chilly Monday morning? Umefika huku vizuri ama it was rough?
Nimefika poa but imekuwa rough. Unajua katika road hapo kumekuwa na kajama hapo, sijui ka accident.
Yeah.
So it's been rough kidogo but nimefika.
But umefika. You're here and we appreciate your presence right here on Art and Culture Monday.
Yeah,
please say hi to guys at home. Tuambie wewe unaitwa nani, unafanya nini? Okay, they already know you've called you Serene, but just introduce yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Amedeo Serene.
Yes.
Mimi ni mwanamuziki. I'm just starting. I've been doing music for the last 1 year. Na tunahope kwenda mbali. Yeah, so nimekuwa student hapa KU. Nimekuwa nikifanya film and theater. So nimemaliza but bado sija graduate na ngoja December.
Yes.
Yeah,
so meanwhile you decided to get into music.
Yeah, music has been part of me all along. Kutoka kitambo sana. But as much as nilikuwa na feel kuna vitu zingine sana nilikuwa nafanya kama masomo, so nilikuwa na kila time na try to run away from.
Yeah.
So I try to run away from the music because maybe naambiwa nafaa nisome nini. So I try to run away but finally I could not run away, so
then
I got into it.
You got into it.
Yeah.
Nataka to back up kidogo because art and film generally is what we love to do over here. You studied film.
Yeah.
Are you practicing, like are you doing anything matters film right now?
Sahi nafanya photography sahi. I also do photography. And nimekuwa photographer for some time. I also do some short films. Short films nafanyanga. And yeah,
so you are able to do something on actually what you studied.
Yes,
but you started music about a year ago. That is kidogo post COVID. How is the industry treating you right now?
Industry is doing me good. I am loving what my fans are telling me every time. I'm loving the comments once I give them my music. I've had a chance to get into the industry and maybe interact with 1 or 2 people, but I'm hoping to do that soon.
Yes.
So I'm yet to know how the industry is going to treat me.
So you are still testers. Yes. What genre of music do you do?
My music is I think this is a new genre in Kenya. I don't think kuna mtu amefanyia music before. My genre naita soul trap. Soul trap. Basically ni soul music ya kusikiza. I'm not much of a dancer and stuff. But napenda hiyo music tu serene kama vile unasikia jina yangu. So serene music yenye unaweza kaa usikize and you know, and maybe you battle your demons and stuff.
So is it the name Serene, is it from music ama that is the actual ID name?
No, that's my stage name. That's my stage name.
Yes, why did you choose Serene? Ama sasa ni because of the music that you are doing?
Not because of the music so much, but I chose the name Serene because I just love peace. Yeah, so peaceful and serene environment is my place.
So Serene. Oh, okay, all right. So Soul Trap, how did you end up at Soul Trap? You know, there are a lot of genres out there. Like, what pushed you towards Soul Trap? And then again, like you have said, not many artists in Kenya have done this kind of music. So what attracted you there?
What attracted me to do that kind of music? It's a genre of music that I personally feel so deep. It's music that brings me peace, maybe when things are not good and stuff. It's music that gives me peace, and I know so many people outside there battling with so much pain, so much depression, so much of disappointments. I do know we need to express ourselves anyway.
So apart now that there are a few artists here, which artist do you look up to that does Soul Trap? You know that you would in your fruition you would like to be?
I like Ladipo, a Nigerian musician. I think his music is also touching on, you know, the same issues. And overseas, I have James Alpha. I love his music so much.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the kind of.
I've heard you talk about a couple of topics that your songs revolve around. So I would like to know, like, what inspires you writing a song? So is it a situation you're going through, a situation you observe with friends, or how do you get into your, you know, this is, I want to write about disappointments, or I want to write about heartbreak. Like, how are you inspired to write a song?
Mostly my inspirations come from my personal experiences. And because I know there are so many other people going through the same kind of situations.
Yes.
So this comes from my own experiences and also from the experiences of other people.
Yeah.
Because I believe, you know, if you're human, you can feel other people.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do. Yeah.
You can tell.
You
Okay,
can-
all
you can
right.
tell,
So I want us to listen to one more song at this juncture. Which one? Stranger.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's listen to a bit of Stranger and then we will come back.
Met her in the crowd, she was looking gorgeous in the nightclub. She was looking so confident. Nairobi girls can be so adamant. Took big steps, I got no money for drinks, but I'm setting this till I can give my heart. Hook me up, tell her that I can't sleep out of home. I'm feeling it so sharp, spicy love. Still my pure intentions, really love. I be lover anxious, hook me up. Tell her that I can't sleep out of home. I'm feeling it so sharp, spicy love. Say my pure intentions, really love. I be lover anxious. Met her in the crowd, she was looking gorgeous in the high heels. She was looking so sexy. The rubber girls can be really sexy. Took big steps, I got no money for drinks, but I'm telling you, still I can give my heart. Took big steps. I got no money for drinks, but I'm telling you, tell her I can give my heart. Tell her girl I can't sleep out at home. I'm feeling you so sharp, spicy long. Say my pure intentions, feel alone. I've been over anxious. Tell her that I can't sleep out at home. I'm feeling you so sharp, spicy long. Say my pure intentions, feel alone. I've been over anxious. I've been over anxious. I've been over anxious. Hook me up. Tell her that I can't sleep out at home. I'm feeling it so sharp, spicy long. Say my pure intentions, spiral long. I've been over anxious. Hook me up. Tell her that I can't sleep out at home. I'm feeling
It's so Serene's music is so calm. You know, I feel like this is one of the songs you put on your headphones or earphones and you just want to chill, you know, in an environment that is probably noisy or whatever. You just want to feel the calm, and I really like that. Serene, take me through your music writing process, or rather music from writing to producing to after. One, how long does that take you?
That takes me
let's start with the writing. How do you know, how do you write a song until you're now like, this is those are the words, these are the beats, this is how I want this to go in your Imeisha. Now we are going to production.
Yeah, so first I have the idea in my mind.
Yeah.
Comes in my mind, an inspiration.
Yeah.
Then you know, according to what I feel,
yeah,
now I have to design the mood of the song.
Yes.
So once I know the mood of the song, now I have the idea, so now I have to find the ones to, you know, to put it down on paper now.
Yes.
Yeah, so I start writing. I start writing. Naandika tu pole pole.
Yeah.
And nikitafuta the right ones, and you know the rhyme, what.
Yes.
You know, the process of writing a poem and stuff.
Yes.
So after that, I have to find a beat.
Yes.
Sahi sina producer na nifanyie hizo beats sahi. So I'm working on beats zenye napewa na producer fulani.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a producer is giving me beats from is American. He's American. So he sends me through email and stuff.
Yeah.
So those are the beats I work on. So I write and napitia tena. I have to correct here and there. And then start production.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in that whole process of songwriting, how long does it take you, or does it depend on the song that you're writing?
It depends on the song I'm writing. If I feel the song so deep, then that means I can spend a whole day just working on that song, just writing the lines. So, but sometimes, you know, I might, you know, something distracts me, and maybe
you go on
I lose the... Yeah, so that one might take me like 2 or 3 days to write.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So what is the long-term plan here? Like, is this the producer you want to be working with, whoever is sending you beats, or are you planning to work with local producer, or what is the plan in the long term?
Yeah, I would love so much to work with a local producer, because we can meet and, you know, discuss 1-2 matters, maybe pia anani advice hapa na pale. Yeah, so ningependa sana kuwork na local producer.
Yeah. Do you have someone in mind that you would want to work with?
Right now, I don't really know, because our producer wa hapa kwetu, I don't know kama kuna mwenye anashare like the kind of music I'm doing.
Yes.
Because wengi wanafanya za dunda nini. But I believe kuna tu mmoja tunaweza work naye.
Yeah.
So I'm yet to get one.
To locate to locate
one.
them. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I
Yeah.
hope that you do, that you
yeah.
do locate them so that you can do it. Becomes even a little bit easier
Yeah.
to be able to do your music production when you have someone that is local. Again, because of your genre of music, what are some of the challenges that you are facing in your entry point into the music industry? Challenges za saa hizi ni gani?
Challenges za saa hii tu ni pia dogo, unahitaji pesa kurekodio muziki, unahitaji pesa. You know, to shoot a video you need money. Yeah, those are some of the challenges. Na pia unajua kuingia pia kwa hiyo industry hapo unahitaji kujua wasee wawili watatu hivi. Yeah, you need to know someone around.
Yeah.
Mwenye anaweza kushika mkono akuonyeshe this is how we do things, this is how things are done, you know. Yeah, so kuna challenge ka hizo, but I believe I'm going to overcome them. So
exactly, day by day. I hope umepatana na Prince Chuck na hapo nje.
Yeah, we've met, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how connections and are created, you know. And so we don't know, you may just have created one today. Yes. How many songs do you have out so far?
I have on my channel around 6 songs. And I have so many others that I have not uploaded.
Yes.
That I'm going to upload later. Yeah, I have so many.
So about 6 songs that are already out there that people are
listening right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So before we get to the new song, what are you working on right now? Because now Demons is out. We are going to drop it in just a few. What are you working on currently?
Right now I have my video producer. Anaitwa Timo. So Timo is right now working on a script to shoot a hero video.
Yeah. Okay. So now you're working on shooting the video. The songs you have uploaded on your YouTube channel are audio.
Yeah, the audio.
Yes.
And just one video for
the new. So now for this newest song.
Yeah, for the new
so you're working on producing videos for these other 6
videos
that you have put there. Okay,
yeah,
so that means we have something to binge on. So stick around. Yes, so that you can know what Serene is working on, even as he drops that video after video after video. Yes. So we work. Of course, this is a question that I have to ask about record labels. Would you like to work under a record label, or you want to be a solo artist?
At a record label, I'm not very sure, but I think I can give it a trial. If it's very clear, you know, I have heard about record labels and contract signing.
Yeah,
I don't know about that, but if the contract is very very clear, such that in the future we're not going to have cases, you know, here and there. Someone has done this, someone has done that. Okay, I don't mind working with a record label.
Yes,
as long as wase tunawaka nao hapo ni watu yani clear, cause pia kelele siwezangi kupiga, so so
or they are in the same line of thought as you are. So yeah, the thing is you are open until you try it or it doesn't work, but you are open to trying it out.
I am open to trying it out.
Yes, okay. I like that one. So you are open, so meaning any record label out there, you're looking to sign in an artist, especially one that has a genre that is very unique. Serene is your guy. Okay, so please go ahead and do that for him. Serene, where can people find your music?
As at now, people can find my music on Boomplay.
Yeah.
On YouTube, sana sana.
Yeah.
And Mudundo also. I'm not yet on Spotify and Apple Music.
Yeah.
But I'm yet to get there.
You are getting there.
Yeah.
Okay, social media handles for where people can get you so that tujue tunakupata wapi when is the next song coming out. So social media handles.
Yeah, I'm on every social media platform. On Instagram, Amedeo Serene. I'm on Facebook, Amedeo Serene. I have my page.
Yeah.
On Twitter, Amedeo Serene. Orova, Amedeo Serene.
So Amedeo Serene.
Yeah.
Okay, that is the social media handle. Please go ahead, follow him, like his content, share his content, subscribe. You know, especially pale YouTube, go and subscribe and share his work. I want to give you this chance before we get to perform Demons, to big up your team. Anyone that has been helping you, you know, throughout the 6 songs that are now out, and many that are still cooking. I believe there's some people who are constant. So this is your chance.
Yeah, so big up to fans wangu wote kwanza, and big up to my video producer Timo, he's been so supportive. Big up to my family, back at home, they've been so supportive also. And big up to fans wangu wote tu, yani, and my friends wenye wanani encourage, you know, to continue doing the same thing every day. Thank you so much. And big up to my one special fan, wina mwitanga 001. So big up akuwa hapo Mombasa. Yeah, and big up to you too.
Thank you very much, and all the other fan base that you have gained today by being here on Art and Culture Monday. Thank you guys for always keeping it tuned. Thank you for keeping it here. We want to work on Demons. What inspired Demons? The song, not the name of the song is Demons.
Yeah. The name of the song is Demons. What inspired me to make that song is, I believe everyone has had, you know, just things, you know, you're fighting every day.
Yeah.
Every day. Things like, you know, the past, people outside here are depressed, you know, you're so much into stuff that is, you know, making you feel like, you know, this life is not worth living. So all those aspects of life zenye zinakufanya una feel ni kama ufai kuishi, yani hizo vitu zote mimi naziitanga demons.
Yeah.
So ni demons na unapigana nazo kila siku. So I made that song to, you know, to tell my people that, you know, we have these demons, but at the end of the day we have to fight them, because life has to move on, you know. Yeah, so that's basically why I made that song.
Yes,
so,
the way you made that song.
Yeah,
I like it. We're going to be dropping Demons right here in just a bit. But before we do that, we are having a conversation this morning on how we are personally promoting peace. What we are doing personally, not as a group, not as a, you know, okay, in groups you can, but what you are doing personally. So for you as an artist, what are you doing personally to promote peace in this electioneering period?
Yeah, during this period, personally, I'm making sure that all my friends that we are interacting every day, and everyone that we are interacting with every day, talking about, you know, politics, who is who is what, you know, we're just making sure that we know that at the end of this whole thing, we are just one people, you know, we're just one people. We're just one Kenya. We are having the same struggles every day, all of us. So after this electioneering period, tutabaki sisi wa Kenya tu, so hakuna haja eti wase wagombane nini.
Yeah.
So tutapiga kura, mwenye atawin, mwenye ana lose, and at the end of the day tutaendelea kuwa tu wa Kenya sisi wote. So I'm making sure, like, my friends and people we interact with, we are talking about just peace.
Yes.
Just peace. Serenity all over Kenya.
All right. I like that. I think point to note that we will still be the same people.
Yeah.
If unga is 250 shillings, it is 250 shillings from here to Kisumu, to Busia, to Mombasa. So we will still be the same people. So we better vote wisely and, of course, promote peace, because we need it for all of us. Right about now, I want Serene to drop Demons.
Serene, fighting my demons from within. I cross my eyes, remember the fight, sit through the night, darkness so tight, my demons tonight, they want me to fight, yeah. In this regime, my style is so deep, I go to the gym, I wanna be strong though I know this is wrong. I want this girl, she wants the penny, ain't got no penny. I need your love, give me the spell, give me the potion, I wanna be drunk. Drunk in the magical spell of your breath, when you kiss my lips, when you kiss my lips. Drunk in the magical spell of your breath, when you kiss my lips. Yeah, yeah. And it's been a making to realize love won't change a thing. I cross my eyes, some of my demons, that them I need them to walk in the light. We make the pace, we chill in the breeze, we set the pace, we big in the rest. We hold the hands, we joke and dance. Yeah. It's been a second to realize love won't change a thing. I cross my eyes, summon my demons, tell them I need them to walk in the light. We make the pace, we chill in the breeze, we set the pace and big in the rest. We hold the hands, we joke and dance. Yeah. I'm the storyteller, listen to my acapella. I'ma prove it wrong, cause you know I'm still the teller. If you try to bring me down, I'ma make you smaller. I'm the boy, everybody knew to be a scholar. I'm the storyteller, listen to my acapella. I'ma prove you wrong, cause you know I'm still the teller. If you try to bring me down, I'ma make it smaller. I'm the boy, everybody knew to be a scholar. I'm the storyteller, listen to my acapella. I'ma prove you wrong, cause you know I'm still the teller. If you try to bring me down, I'ma make it smaller. I'm the boy, everybody knew to be a scholar. I'm the boy, everybody knew to be a scholar. I'm sorry.
KR on the track.
A very big shout out to Ma Francois Entertainment Friday KUTV. It will be one of the biggest entertainment shows. It's fun. Nime like, and I'll be back again. So make sure you watch and stay tuned, share with your friends, and make sure you stream the album Greatness.
Ukiwa na dukuduku la michezo, tunafungua sanduku la dukuduku kwa ufahamu zaidi. Kila danadana, mitimko, mifiatuko na harakati zote ugani, sisi ni wako mwandani. Kukurukakara zote nyanjani, haziwezi kuangaziwa zaidi ya micharazo michezoni. Mimi mwanaspoti wako matata Peter Pinches Mwaura, ndakuwa na jopo lenye maarifa sufufu, nikufahamishe na nikuburudishe wewe shabiki shakiki kwa uhakiki na kindakindaki.
You will find that the post-election violence was so bad, at its intensity it was so bad that we had to bring in international bodies and persons to help us.
What led to the disputes that we had in the 2007 elections?
The 2007 elections, majorly it was due to the lack of trust in the system.
Today at Ubuntu Water Hub Africa to bring you smart water ATMs.
Took us 5 months to build the first 2 prototypes we had for the mini water ATMs, and that process ended in 2022 January. We've managed to do 70% of what we're using to outsource locally.
Typically, a customer, if he has a tag, will come over to the water hub, tap his or her tag, then key in the amount of water that he or she will want to dispense, and then water will automatically dispense from the water hub.
We've been taking you through our hepatitis series, and to conclude the series, you're going to be discussing acute hepatitis, which is the inflammation of the liver that resolves within 6 months.
A patient with acute hepatitis will just feel generally fatigued and generally unwell, and this might actually be it. In fact, some patients might not feel anything at all. It could pass just as a silent infection, and this is actually what happens in most of the younger patients, the children.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are at 33 minutes past 9 a.m. and boy, has it been quite the ride. I am definitely enjoying myself in studio. Of course, you are watching Rise Today. The show is Art and Culture Monday, and your host is Karen Blessing. And we have been here for the last 2.5 hours, so we are wrapping up the show. But stick around because we always have amazing things. I mean, the end has to be better than the beginning. So amazing things for you to do. We will get into our movie trailer, then we will get into our art calendar. But even before we do that, we are starting with our conversation of the day. And Serene was here. I hope that you have enjoyed his music. I like how cool, how serene it is. So please go ahead and look him up on social media handles at Amedeo Serene. Yes, at Amedeo Serene. Get his music on Boomplay and YouTube for now. So he's going to be updating you. Akiingia Spotify, akiingia iTunes, you will know. So go and check him out at Amedeo Serene. Subscribe, share his work. If you love it, give him a thumbs up, leave him a comment. These are the things that push our artists forward. So please go ahead and do exactly that. All right. We are also talking matters how to promote peace in this electioneering period, and we have said this is a conversation that we will carry over until up to elections, which means we have about 2 more Mondays, maybe 3, because after elections, Pia, we need to talk about that. So we shall be having that conversation over and over because we need to promote peace. So we asked today, what are you doing personally to promote peace? That was our question of the day. We shared a couple of things just to remind you. We said using social media responsibly, talking about promoting peace in the groups that you are in, because somehow you're part of a group somewhere. So please make sure that you talk about it intentionally is the word. Intentionally talk about keeping peace. And number 3, we talked about educating communities, not assuming that this is general knowledge, not assuming that someone, especially in the areas that are prone to post-election violence, because again, it is not the whole of Kenya, it is usually some very specific areas. So if we can go to those areas and educate the people, educate the residents there on the importance of keeping peace, we will have done one good job, and we shall see, of course, we shall see the outcome of it during the elections and even after. So let's do that. So those 3 things are what we shared today. Of course, I'm going to get into others as in the other shows next Monday, but one, even as I wait for yours, now you have some homework from Art and Culture Monday. Go look for ways which you can personally, because it starts with you. That is the point. It starts with you. It starts with you. You are the one who is going to keep peace in this country, because if every one of us, the 50 million plus of us, decide to maintain peace, then there is not going to be violence. Okay, so please go ahead and do that. We want to move on because time is not on our side. We want to move on to our movie review, and I think today I just want you guys to watch the trailers because I know you're going to love all of them. But today we are celebrating number 1 because Country Queen. Yes, Country Queen has officially premiered on Netflix as of yesterday. We have, I think I was watching yesterday, about 7 episodes are already uploaded of Country Queen, and you are going to love each and every bit of it. If you missed it, this is the Kenyan movie. It actually starts, I love the way it starts with Sauti Sol's song, and then there's some old men speaking in Kamba. Like, it feels so Kenyan. So we are very proud to announce that Country Queen has officially premiered on Netflix. It is now there for your watching. I want us to take a look at the trailer in case you missed it or in case you haven't seen it, so that you see that this is actually something worth watching. So right about now, Country Queen.
I can't do this anymore, Max. I'm tired of being your spare. You should probably go home to Mrs. Sibala, your wife. I'm sure she's wondering where her husband is.
Okay, guys, it's 10 minutes. Let's get it together. Let's make a break.
We are here to send a message. Corruption has plagued this economy. To clean business.
Akisa, event planner. It's Auntie Salome. It's your father. He's sick.
Akisa? Mom, Akisa si alikufa. Oh, unaona kama amekufa.
10 years ago, ulitoka huko. What happened?
You took everything away from me.
As a father, I did what was best. You needed a future.
But it was my baby. It was mine.
This is what our company has been reduced to. Children exploited for profit under the stewardship of my stepmother.
Get rid of her.
If Vivian finds out this is your family land, she will do everything in her power to prove it doesn't belong to you.
You're mine.
Nimewambia sihami.
Utauliwa, uko tayari kujihami.
Why do you want to fight for a place that's fighting you?
We have to fulfill your father's mission.
Watu wangu wa Silanga tunafaa kuact saa hii. No, uko Mesia. Esia na sito. No, koya, mali hito. Mina ikoro. Mina ikoro.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, that is Country Queen, and if you are not triggered, I don't know, I do not know what else can trigger you, but please, it is on Netflix. Let's give those numbers, let's go watch, let's go enjoy, let's actually go and enjoy our own Kenyan content on Netflix. So please go ahead and watch Country Queen. The next one is called Click, Click, Bang. That is the name. Like, adi nakwambia tuwe kuja unione. One thing I love about this one is, one, it is written by Abel Mutua. Ladies and gentlemen, you just want to watch this one. It is directed by Philip Karanja or Feel It the company. You are just, if you have watched Feel It production, you know they produce amazing Kenyan content. So right about now, I want you to watch the trailer of Click, Click, Bang.
Tayari kupanda, tupige hiyo show. Hapa pale kuna trials tulipiga last weekend. Ndio tunaenda kuambia kama tumepenya ama tumeogelea.
And that is why he was my top pick for the strikers representing the Kenyan team in Norway.
Msema Norway tunaingia na ndege ya saa ngapi?
Kama sitanisahau.
If only I had the last say.
Nenda Brazil kuongezwa haga ama?
Mara 4 coaches nimetolewa nyama kwa mdomo. Kwenda huko. Mimi nimeondokea. Unajua lazima nisurvive huku nje kasisi. Alafu situation yangu pale mtaani tricky.
Niliambia spita wangu kama hajakuja dialysis. It's been 11 days.
This is weird, but imagine mimi sitakujaji.
Cheki bro, unaweza kuwa audition fit sana kwa kikosi yako.
I'm killing these bitches, nakwambia I'm killing these bitches. This is your copy, this is your copy, this is your copy, this is your copy.
Nitume hata sidi yangu ati, nitakuja nikuwekea to watch.
This is your copy, this is your copy, this is your copy, this is your copy. Qualification tumezoea. This is your copy, this is your copy, this is your copy, this is your copy, this is your copy.
Yes, that is our second movie trailer of the day. Please go ahead and watch it. You are going to love every bit of it. We want to move on swiftly to our art calendar. So you are asking what to do. Number 1, you are going to watch Something Must Kill a Man 2. 1 was amazing enough that they had to come up with Something Must Kill a Man 2 on the 24th of July. That is this Saturday. This is this Saturday, 24th of July, Kenya National Theatre at Ukumbi Mkubwa main auditorium. So please go and watch Something Must Kill a Man. The tickets are going for just 1,000 bob for an individual ticket, 1,800 for a couple ticket, and I think 4,000 for a group of 5. So please go watch Something Must Kill a Man. If you're wondering why you should, because Emperor Shaker is right at the center of Something Must Kill a Man. So if you love Entertainment Friday, you are definitely going to be loving him on Something Must Kill a Man. You can get your tickets on Tico Hub. Just go to Tico Hub, then look for Something Must Kill a Man, get your ticket, and be ready on the 24th of July, okay? So do we have something that we can watch on Something Must Kill a Man? Yes, please, let's take a look at that.
Something Must Kill a Man, 24th of July 2022 at the Kenya National Theatre main auditorium. We bring you Something Must Kill a Man Part 2. Get your tickets now on ticohub.co.ke or call us on 0708
I mean, if you value entertainment at all, you are going to make time to watch Something Must Kill a Man. 24th of July, Kenya National Theatre, main auditorium. We want to move on because September is coming and the Nyege Nyege Festival is going to be here on the 15th, right? 15th of September. If you're preparing, Nyege Nyege Festivals is going to be going down in Uganda for a number, not one day, for a number of days full of entertainment, art, and culture. So if you basically want to see art and culture alive, go plan for Nyege Nyege Festivals. Tickets are already up, so just Google Nyege Nyege Festivals. You'll be directed where you can get your tickets and be ready to go to Uganda. I mean, it's a trip and fun all at the same time. Do we have a snippet? Yes, we do have a snippet of previous Nyege Nyege Festivals. Take a look. That is just a snippet, ladies and gentlemen, of what normally goes down at the Nyege Nyege Festival. So you're going to be loving every minute of it. So please save up. We said you save up. You still have some time up to September the 15th. So please go ahead, save up, and make sure that you have attended Nyege Nyege Festivals in Uganda. We're going, of course, to be giving you details of the exact location as the days get close, as the day closes by. But kindly make sure that you have gone to Nyege Nyege Festivals. We want to wrap up the show because time is not on our side, and we were talking matters one, how we can promote peace individually. Remember, we have said social media handles, communicating about it. Social media responsibility, communicate about it and teach, give information on why we need to promote peace. That is it. I'm waiting for your points next week. We were also talking on how the new regime of government can be able to improve various sectors in the government that we feel have not been at par or have not given us what we think we ought to have from those sectors. We have talked extensively about the sports sector, so we're not going to repeat that. But conclusion, the sports ministry should definitely do better. From the top to everyone concerned, should definitely do better. Another one that we actually think the government could do better, another sector, is the film. We're talking about film and art. So the art and film industry, the government can do better. How? Number one, by devolving the film industry. Let's have actually even theaters. How come we only have, every event is at the Kenya National Theatre? How many people do you think have missed those events simply because they are in Kakamega? They cannot be coming to Kenya National Theatre every day. So can we have a number of Kenya National Theatres in our counties? Can we have, as we have stadiums, can we have theatres where local talent can get to actually showcase their work at a small fee, and they get to be able to go back home with something in their pockets? The other one is a well-funded cultural centers. You know, these theaters could also double for cultural sectors where we can be able to preserve our cultures. Now, not even when I'm talking about culture, we were talking about it with my director, and we were just saying that it is not just about what we eat or how we dress. How about our political culture? If I ask you who is watching this morning, do you know who your village first MP was? Do you know some of us, even especially the kids who are in school right now, are not even aware what was there before MCAs? You know, can we have cultural centers where we can actually get to preserve our culture, social culture, political culture, to make sure that we know who was your first MP? Because sometimes where we get this information is during burials of these leaders. In 1998 he started as MP, or he was chief in their area, but we have no concrete way of preserving our culture. So next government, can we have cultural centers where we can actually be able to preserve our culture in different counties differently? We can start at county level, but I hope we go down to ward levels where these MCAs are coming in. And also, why haven't we heard about these things in your manifesto? So I hope that you voters, because you have the vote, you have the power, can you read through the manifestos? Look through. Is there any way that they are improving the film? We have just here, Chuck has told us, if the government could get, again, these cultural centers where they can be able to hold competitions, and whoever proves, like you can hear, these musicians don't even need them to give you freebies, like a free thing. They are like callers in a competition. Whoever wins the competition, then by all means stand in and fund their production of their next 3-4 songs, and they will be doing so much better. So I think a lot can be done in the film and music industry in this country by the next government. And of course, we are going to be keeping our eyes open, one, to see if it is in your manifesto, and number two, to see if you're actually going to follow through. We could be here and talk all day and all night, but we have another couple of Mondays for that, because we can be able to highlight those sectors and how we would like those sectors improved. But right about now, I hope that those few things we have talked about can actually get on and be bettered or be made better. Otherwise, thank you very much for tuning in. You guys are amazing. There are a couple of comments that I haven't gotten to get to. Let me see if I can get to them just quickly. Thank you very much. Yes, Gikiri Ed is saying art and culture Monday is the best way to kickstart a week. I know, right? Hiyo tumekubaliana. Ojwang Mariam is asking kwani tuko na WhatsApp group. We are just that good. We are that awesome. Every Monday we are here and we love it. Miriam Juki is saying only gets better at art and culture Monday. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Always. It's always a pleasure. Gikiri Ed is saying can't wait to see Emperor Sheka on stage this weekend. Too much entertainment. I agree. Fully agree. Ryan Ngure is saying Nyege Nyege. Of course, if you want to meet Ryan Ngure, go for Nyege Nyege Festivals. You're going to be meeting him. That is the director and producer of Rise Today as a whole. So trust me, you want to meet him. Finally, Gikiri Ed is saying get us tickets, our exclusive producer. So yeah, we are going to talk to Emperor Sheka. Hatuwezi kuwa tukimtaja huku left, right and center and not get a ticket. So we are going to talk to Emperor Sheka and see if we are going to get 1 or 2 tickets, and actually a fun ticket for Something Must Kill a Man 2 going down this Saturday. So we are going to look into that. If we do, Gikiri Ed, you're going to be somewhere in our line of thoughts that we give that to you. But thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Also, nilikuwa shago jana and Shosh told me to say hi. So Shosho, how are you? I hope that you are doing good. If I don't, nitapigiwa simu after this show. So thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for commenting. You guys are amazing. See you next Monday, same time, same place, same amazing show.